Talking about the sideline windmill right now, a great drill to open up that upper back. So many times when we look at issues in the shoulder, it can often be traced back to some sort of postural issue in the upper back. So we want to make sure that we can move through that upper back sufficiently in order to save the shoulder. So this is a shoulder saver exercise, as well as an exercise that can drive a lot of performance in your sport, whether it's, being able to rotate well through your arm in a throwing action or in a hitting action, or when you're changing direction in a soccer game or in ultimate. So being able to rotate through the upper back is pretty important when it comes to almost any sport performance, and as well as life. You need to be able to have good rotation through the upper back in order to spare the low back and keep your spine nice and healthy. So this is a sideline windmill. You're going to line your side, and you're going to cross your top leg in front of your bottom leg and then hook it underneath. So now this knee, top knee, is against the floor, and it stays like that the whole time. I'm going to outstretch my arm, throw my top arm on top of it, and I'm going to reach down with my top arm, and then I'm going to move around my head. And I don't need to keep my hand on the floor. That doesn't matter. If you can, that's awesome. But the ticket, see my knee wanting to come up there? The ticket is to try to keep the knee in contact with the floor the whole time. So I'm reaching down, reaching around, keeping my eye on my hand the whole time, and then bringing that hand straight over. Reaching down, reaching around. Again, I don't need to stay in contact with the floor, but if you can, that's awesome. The ticket is to try to keep that top knee that's crossed over in contact with the floor. Okay, so we'll do about 6 to 12 on the one side, flip it over, and do 6 to 12 on the other side. Do it as a standalone session, a little mobility work, or you can do it in your warm-up. Great exercise to throw into your warm-up. All right, guys, that's the sideline windmill.